A silent night falls over Yale University. The air carries a sense of anticipation, as if history itself is holding its breath. Deep inside the university's campus stands a stone building with no windows, cold, imposing, and eerily quiet. Students call it the Tomb. For nearly 2 centuries, this place has been the center of countless whispers, stories of power, secrecy, and ritual. Behind those doors, a select few are chosen, not just for membership in a fraternity, but for entry into a brotherhood said to reach into the very veins of American power. Its name, Skull and Bones. For one young man, tonight will change everything. He walks through the shadows of New Haven, following precise instructions left on an unmarked note. No metal, no glass, no words spoken. When he reaches the ancient gate, he knocks 3 times. The door opens, and with it, a path into one of the most mysterious societies on Earth. Inside, he is greeted not with smiles, but with skulls. Symbols of death, of power, of silence. For nearly 200 years, Skull and Bones has thrived in secrecy. Its rituals are never photographed. Its members never speak. Yet, those who have passed through its walls, presidents, senators, and business magnates, have shaped the course of nations. George Bush, John Kerry, William Taft. Names that define political eras, all bound by the same secret oath. How could one student society hold such influence over the world's most powerful country? Every April, the same ritual unfolds. The same whispered vows, the same torch-lit initiations. Scholars and journalists have tried to uncover the truth, but the deeper they dig, the stranger it becomes. One author, Alexandra Robbins, spent years investigating the society. She spoke to more than 150 members. Most refused to talk. Others warned her to stop. Even threats were made. Yet the question remains, what are they protecting? Some say it's a relic of the past, a harmless tradition. Others believe it is the American branch of something far older, a network of societies that trace their roots back to Europe's hidden orders. The very symbols of Skull and Bones, the skull, the number 322, the obsession with death, all seem to point towards something ancient and unsettling. But to truly understand the myth of Skull and Bones, one must go further back, to the dawn of the Illuminati. The story begins in 18th century Bavaria. A professor named Adam Weishaupt, frustrated by religious oppression and state control, conceived an idea that would change history. He wanted to create an organization that would secretly guide humanity toward enlightenment, a world governed by reason, not religion, by knowledge, not superstition. But ideals have a way of turning into shadows. His creation, the Order of the Illuminati, soon became something else, a secret network accused of manipulating revolutions, infiltrating governments, and rewriting the balance of power across Europe. The Illuminati grew quickly. Professors, nobles, even poets and philosophers joined its ranks. They adopted Greek names, secret codes, and even their own calendar. They communicated in symbols. An owl, the Owl of Athens, became their emblem, a sign of wisdom and of watchful eyes. But it was their ambition that frightened the rulers of Europe most. The Illuminati sought not to fight kings, but to replace them. They wanted to reshape society from within, molding politics, education, and belief into a single design. Then, something unexpected happened. A courier carrying secret Illuminati documents was struck by lightning. The papers were found, exposing their hidden operations. In 1785, the Bavarian government banned the Illuminati. Weishaupt fled, disguised as a craftsman. Officially, the order was destroyed. Yet rumors began to spread that it never truly vanished, but merely went underground. And then came America. The New World, young, ambitious, and full of promise. Weishaupt is said to have written letters to Benjamin Franklin, seeking permission to establish a colony for his followers. Historians have found no record of a reply, but the symbols that later appeared on American soil were eerily familiar. The pyramid, the all-seeing eye. The Latin words Novus Ordo Seclorum, New Order of the Ages, The same motto that adorned the Illuminati's early documents now rests beneath the Great Seal of the United States and on every single $1 bill. Coincidence? Or proof of a legacy that survived? Look closely at the dollar. 13 steps rise up the pyramid, the same number of Illuminati ranks. Above the eagle, 13 stars form a mysterious pattern. And hidden near the corner under the scrollwork lies a tiny owl, barely visible to the naked eye. The same symbol that guided the Illuminati centuries ago. For conspiracy theorists, this is no accident. They claim it's the signature of an invisible power that still rules behind the scenes. A bridge between the old world and the new, between Skull and Bones and the Illuminati. Skeptics laugh at the idea. They say the symbols are harmless, born of history, not conspiracy. Yet time and again, the trail leads back to those same few symbols, those same quiet societies, and those same powerful men who never speak of their past. Could it be that these secret groups have always existed, evolving, merging, adapting, not to rule the world openly, but to influence it quietly from the shadows? Inside Skull and Bones' headquarters, the tomb, the decor itself tells a story. Skulls, bones, ancient texts, even relics rumored to have belonged to figures as infamous as Adolf Hitler. Every corner whispers of obsession with death, with eternity, with control. The members call it memento mori, remember you must die. To outsiders, it's morbid. To insiders, it's a reminder, power is fleeting, but legacy endures. What unites Skull and Bones and the Illuminati isn't just their secrecy. It's their pursuit of permanence, a desire to outlive nations, revolutions, and generations. Both began with men who sought meaning beyond the reach of ordinary life. Both built systems of hierarchy, silence, and initiation. And both believed they were shaping the destiny of civilization itself. Throughout history, secret societies have appeared wherever there is chaos, offering order in exchange for loyalty. From the Freemasons who laid the cornerstone of Washington, D.C., to the hidden fraternities of Europe that plotted revolutions, their fingerprints mark every era. But their greatest power has always been their invisibility. The less the world knows, the more it speculates. And speculation, when mixed with fear, becomes myth. Even today, their shadows linger. Some say that global politics is merely theater, that the true decisions are made in candlelit rooms by those who answer to no flag. Others argue that such theories only distract from the real powers, the corporations, the billionaires, the forces of money and media. But the truth perhaps lies somewhere between. Maybe secret societies don't rule the world, but maybe they whisper to those who do. The story ends where it began, back at Yale. The night is still. The tomb stands silent, its secrets locked away. New initiates will soon take the oath, swearing loyalty not to a country but to an ideal, one born centuries ago under flickering torchlight in Bavaria. As the door closes behind them, the echoes of history murmur once more, "Remember that you must die." Yet for them, it's not death they seek to conquer, it's anonymity. The kind of power that leaves no fingerprints. For the rest of us, we can only look from the outside in, piecing together fragments, symbols, whispers, and stories that hint at a truth too large to fully grasp. Are Skull and Bones and the Illuminati two branches of the same ancient tree? Or are they merely reflections of our own fascination with control, mystery, and the forbidden? Whatever the truth may be, one thing is certain. Their legend endures because secrecy itself is the most powerful illusion of all.